Hello, hello! This is a very different setup from usual. Can't see half my screen, but it's fine. Maybe I should use my second monitor? Oh no, she's flickering. Does that sometimes. I'll restart it. Okay. Hello! This is a little different from the usual. I think I'm going to... Let's see. Where is it? Preview? Open preview projector. Okay, so now I can see the stream in front of me. And I can see chat next to me. Cool beans. Okay. We're not drawing today. I have some punch needling I really want to do. And basically, I want to finish my gingerbread rug before December. Will that happen? I don't know. But I was considering taking this off my little frame and starting the gingerbread rug today. And I was like, but then will I completely abandon this project? I don't want to. So here we are. We are punch needling an acorn cushion. It could be a rug, it could be a little mat. If I made it a little bigger, it actually might be better as like a rug. But no, I plan to make it a cushion to go with, oh, I should have brought it over here. Let me grab it. These ones. I think I'll have, because they're both brown, right? I think I'll have these two. I don't know, I can't like put the camera any higher. It's a little mushroom cushion. I did white on the back. I think for this one, I'm gonna do brown. I already bought the brown. And then I have this pumpkin one, which actually is a jack-o'-lantern on the other side, but when it's not Halloween, I flip it over. And so I would like to have an acorn as well. So I have all the stuff for it, and the goal is to finish this, at least finish tufting it, and then I'll have this frame free for my gingerbread one, which will go in my kitchen in front of my sink. This is the setup. We have my frame, and we have a box that I had to cut this off of. We're punching needles. We're punching with needles. All right, there's a big distinction. We're punching with the needles. Today we're punching fabric with the needles. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh my god, I haven't coughed like all day. I'm finally coughing now that I'm streaming. But yeah, this is a DIY punch needle frame. This was a frame I bought off of Amazon. I wonder if I can... Maybe it's just a weird angle. Ah! Okay. Cause these... Yeah. Oh my god. I opened the curtains. Maybe I'm allergic to sunlight. Maybe I am a vampire. Is it recording? Why are you recording? Did I accidentally click record? Oops. I don't have enough memory for that. Okay. So, this is my DIY punch needle frame. This is a pool noodle that I cut into strips. I got it from the 100 yen shop. And these are thumbtacks that I super glued onto a picture frame, or not picture frame, a canvas frame. So I got this canvas off of Amazon in a pack of 2, and I needed it for a commission, but I never used this one. So I got the bright idea to super glue a bunch of thumbtacks onto the frame, and voila! We stretched the fabric onto it beforehand. Which one's longer? Okay, I like to do the short ones on sides, long ones on top and bottom. I don't know why, there's no reason. Maybe any way I want it. And I do have other frames of different sizes, 2 other frames. One is the perfect size for keyboard rugs. The other one is slightly smaller. And anything smaller than that, like a mug rug, I have embroidery hoops for. So we did this on a budget, because if you go on Amazon, punch nail frames are so expensive, and even carpet tack, which a lot of people glue to frames, is so expensive. I was like, I'm not spending that much money. I don't have that kind of money. Also, I can finally show you. I got this from Flying Tiger. I don't want to tilt it too far to the side. It's a pumpkin. It was on sale. It's glass, and I have pumpkin spice in it. Yes, it is I, Abraham Lincoln, I guess. Hi, Chris. Chris is here on YouTube. I know you can't see it in chat. Okay. So this is what I've done so far. She's not super even, and I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but this one's for me. Oh, it is kind of like the bear cut, but this was released months ago. It's just it's a pumpkin. And it's a good size. This is not from Starbucks, it's from Flying Tiger. Much more available. Way easier to get your hands on. And it was actually on sale because they didn't sell out of it before the Christmas season. Now there's a ton of Christmas stuff there. But yeah, so I started, and the reason it's a little bit uneven, and I had to sort of fix it, I sort of had to freehand some more stitches on like one of the sides. It's because when I cut out the paper, I didn't cut it out in a straight line, and it was not, I wasn't able to trace it evenly because of that. But if I put this on my shop, which I would like to, I will reprint and recut everything so that it will be even. But this one's for me, so I was okay freehanding it a little bit to make it more even. This side we might have to go out a little bit more, but that's fine. So we're starting with this, I think this one's called light brown, and I have a few more skeins of that. And the goal is to, I have a bag here full of stuff. This bag. We have some brown felt, which we'll use for the back. Also from the dollar store, just FYI. This is probably not the same lot, but it is the same color. The lighting's making it look different, but it's not, I promise. And this is for this part, like the dots. And then the dark is this one. It's a little more, it's a little less saturated. So I ended up going for that one. And these are all from Daiso. I also got some glue, so we can glue the back. And I will be, I think it'll just be easiest to sew it together with the back inside out, which we probably won't do today because this will have to dry on the frame once we glue it, but this will take enough time anyway, I think. And so I don't usually punch nail like this. I just cut up this box for today so I can actually have the camera on it, otherwise I could not figure out an angle to like get it. I just felt like making an acorn. It seemed fitting to like have like a mushroom and an acorn. Like go with the sort of like forest theme. And I think I saw on Pinterest or something. I don't know. I don't use Pinterest a lot anymore. Oh. 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 I just saw the D&D group chat. I went to grab my phone to look up a picture that I saw. And I don't know what that means. Someone who hasn't joined this D&D session yet, haven't seen him in ages, he corrected, or didn't, I don't even know how to explain this. One person said yar, which I'm assuming means yes, and I'm assuming they did that on purpose. And then he did yarp with the asterisk, like he's trying to correct him, but I'm like, are you coming? Are you coming to the session? Who? What? Why? Anyway, sorry. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked. Let's see. Acorn rug? These aren't the pictures I saw. No. Stay in browser. Like this, I guess? I saw. And then something like, oh, that's kind of cute though. I was thinking of going more detailed. Actually, my initial design was way more colors, but I wanted to keep it really basic because the mushroom is very basic, and if I do sell them, it takes a lot more time and effort. Not that I don't mind it, but I would have to charge a lot more. And it, because material costs would be higher and stuff. And time, of course. Acorn cushion. Let's see. I mean, this is kind of cute. It's not tufted. That's kind of cute. You know, they just like, acorns kind of hang around everywhere in the forest. You can kind of put them anywhere, and they kind of feel like they belong. I'm hoping this is secure. I would say cross stitch is a little bit more like pixel art. Like, I can show some more examples at a lot of stuff I've made. Let me go into my kitchen. I think I showed this before. Well, I'll grab it 1 second. They're a little dirty, or a lot dirty. I'm so sorry. So there's this, which I do sell on my shop. And then this one, I think you could get this at Walmart, like this kind of design. I do not sell this because it's not my original design. I just sort of copied it. This one I need to like trim up a bit because it's quite old. And it's dirty, it's been stepped on. Sorry, I used them. So on a larger scale, there's a lot more freedom. It's not so much like a square as it is just like one round stitch. So the larger scale you get, I think the more detail you can put in, just like any other kind of rug or carpet. So it's not as limiting, but if you want to do pixel art style things, which I have done, clearly, you can, though I will say, I think this was the first one I made. I think the other ones that I've sold are a little bit better. But if you want to make it look like pixel art, you have to be really careful to like make it super straight, and it's kind of hard to do that. So whereas like cross stitch, unlike punch needle fabric, I mean, you can punch needle on a whole bunch of different kinds of fabric, but cross stitch is like, you can see the grid. So I think it's kind of a little more, I see a lot of people doing like Stardew Valley cross stitch and stuff like that. So that, when you make a cross stitch chart, or even crochet, it's kind of the same. The blocks are kind of bigger and more square, so yeah, it doesn't have to be pixel art. You can, again, like the larger you get, the more detail you can get, and the like sort of more curves you can get, I guess. But with punch needle, I think it's not to that degree actually. If you want to make it look like squares, you have to be really careful and like really try to make it look square. Oh, hello. Thank you. So far, so good, I guess. It's a really, really basic design compared to a lot of other stuff I've done, but that's kind of the point. I guess I could, no, I'm not gonna, I can't see my screen properly right now because this is blocking my monitor. But, I could kind of, at some point, maybe I'll post on the Discord, my potential design that I ended up not doing, but I could do later for like a rug rather than a cushion. Or I could do both. Honestly, I could punch this out, leave it, not stuff it or anything, just do like a backing. Or I could stuff it and make it a cushion. An Imperial logo cushion. That'd be kind of cool. Oh wait, you know what I do have? I also have some, oh wait. Ouch. Ow. My hair got caught in the microphone stand. I have this, right? This is my keyboard rug. And then this is my not seasonal one, which I think is looking a lot more square. And this one's dirty because my feet have been on it. Oh my god, it's so dirty. I need a lint roller, but it's all the way over there. I did not plan to show these, okay? I would have cleaned them. There's like tissue or something stuck to it. Oh my god, just... It's a D20. And I do have, this is still out here from Halloween. Honestly, it's just convenient to have it at my feet. So this wasn't my design. The other ones were. Like I drew those from scratch and then made the design myself. Like this one. I also have a jack-o'-lantern version, which I forgot to bring out this year. I forgot to use it this year. It's in my closet. Skooma coaster. Maybe I should start doing Elder Scrolls stuff. I made my brother a Mewtwo, which I don't know if I posted. I must have posted on Instagram. I made him a Mewtwo for his birthday last year. This year? Was it this year or last year? Oh my god, I can't remember. Yes, the D20 is correct. I took a photo of my own dice and then I just copied it. There's a whole lot of D20 rugs, I think, on Etsy already. I considered it. But there's just so many. Like, maybe I could sell it, but there's a lot of competition. And then specifically for... So for Dungeons and Dragons stuff, it is totally fine to sell D&D related things on a platform like Etsy because they allow people to create their own, what's it called? Like, they won't trademark you. Like, what's the word? You won't get in trouble for like stealing their IP. And they purposely made it that way so people can create their own adventures and stuff. But for something like the Elder Scrolls, if I were to make something and sell it, it cannot look exactly like that. Like, I can't go and sell the Empire logo because I could get sued. So, like, I made a Mewtwo for my brother, but I could not sell that. That could only be a gift because Nintendo would come after me. And you do see a lot of people on Etsy, they're posting lots of stuff like this Animal Crossing themed rug or whatever, and they're asking for it. Lots of shops get shut down every day for copyright infringement, trademark infringement, what have you. Even having like a quote that's trademark, you could lose your shop, get sued. But I sell on Etsy. It doesn't matter where I am. They will, they can come after me. Firstly, they can shut down my shop. Secondly, they can come after me internationally because I've heard it happen to people. So, not that I want to, like, I'd rather make and sell my own designs. Like, I have stuff that's inspired by things, I guess, like a couple things. Like, this is not the exact Zelda heart. This is not the Zelda heart design, but it's similar, right? It's similar, and I like to use it when I play retro games. This one, I think I saw a rug similar to this, but it's not exactly the same. It's like 3 pumpkins. I think it was a doormat. So this one, I hope I changed it enough where it's like, it's a kind of thing where it's like, of course you have 3 pumpkins. It's just, it's a really common design choice to have 3 and then like 1, you know, that kind of thing. So my goal was to not, I don't want to copy anyone's design exactly. Like that Halloween rug that I just showed, pretty sure someone else, that came from, like, I copied that design just because I wanted that rug that year for Halloween, and I didn't plan to sell it or anything. But even if I don't end up getting sued, Etsy will 100%, they will take down my shop. So, not worth it. I think if you have an Etsy, you really should be careful. I know people like to buy fan-made things, and like if you go to conventions, often you're allowed to if you sell at conventions. There's like special permissions. Oh, I think I just went into. Sometimes if you punch into a stitch you've already done, it'll like push it through too much on the other side. And I'm gonna go back through with an embroidery needle and push anything back that I need to. Terraria, I was thinking Minecraft, but like they're all kind of similar, right? I don't know why I keep clapping. I'm sorry. You don't need to actually make a sound when I clap. I was just rubbing my hands together. They're cold. And like as long as I don't copy it exactly. But it's the vibe that I want, right? The retro gaming vibe. So that part I did design myself. It's not like traced or copied. Like this specifically, this many pixels, and then that little like L shape for the highlight. It's not the same as anyone else's, I'm pretty sure. And then like my sweatshirt I made for it. And I have a t-shirt too. If you can find it. And I'll just show you the sweatshirt. The t-shirt's a little buried. I wanted to make these myself and sell them on my Etsy, but when I made them, it was so hard to take photos. And that kind of stuff is hard anyway, like, because you have to buy the blanks. You don't know if someone's gonna buy it, and you have to store them all somewhere. So I do have them print on demand through Gelato on my Etsy. So it's not the same exactly, but I have one. I made one for my sister, and I made a t-shirt. That honestly is a pretty easy design to put on things. Oh yeah, I saw the notification. Where did I put my phone? I was gonna say something and then I went to go grab something. Thank you. Oh, it's hard to do at this angle. I usually have it like resting like this, tilted on the edge of my desk and then my lap. But that would not, I mean, I just don't know how I would set up the camera for that, and I don't really feel like being in frame today. My hands, okay. So I didn't get a chance to paint them because they wouldn't have, I'm officially allergic to, I mean, I didn't try it again, but I think there's no getting around the fact that I'm allergic to gel nail polish now. It would be so nice if I could just paint my nails and immediately dry them. Not anymore. Isaac? Well, a lot of games use a similar design. Like, it makes sense. Again, it's one of those things like the pumpkins. Like, it's quite a natural thing for people to do now, to do something similar. Okay, the thing with punch needle, unlike crochet or knitting, is that you need a whole lot of slack. Now this other end is getting in the way. Go away. if you have any tension, it's just gonna pull it out of your needle. And you're gonna, like, the stitch is just gonna come out. Hopefully I don't have to put my compression glove on. Makes it a bit slippery. So yeah. Oh wait, I know what I wanted to show you guys. I keep having to. I have this electric blanket on my lap, and I have to keep taking it off when it's cold. Ta-da! It's our gingerbread. I made it into a memo pad with a magnet. It was on my refrigerator. There's no time to sell this now. It is too late in the year to sell it, but I have one for myself. Nice, nice. And, oh, it's not getting on my desk. And I made a notebook, which I do want to start selling notebooks on my shop. I've just been like practicing, trying to figure out what style I want to do it in. I do like not having, like, I was thinking of stapling. My stapler didn't work, so I started sewing, which I think I prefer better, but I didn't want the thread to be visible, so I just like glued. I did a plain piece for the last bit sewn on, and then I glued the cover on, but the problem is it kind of like separates and it's hard to get it exactly cut perfectly. So I might just go with the what do you call it? The thread being on the outside. Just a glue stick, actually. So the problem, I have like proper like paper glue with like gum arabic and stuff in it that I use for my memo pads, but because it's liquid glue, it like shrivels the pages. So I don't know, apart from like I use a glue stick so that it wouldn't shrivel in thicker paper. So I'm afraid to use the liquid glue. But even if I were to glue it a little better, which initially I didn't think that was going to be a problem anyway. I didn't think they were going to come apart. But it's lining everything up so that there's like no edge. I don't know. Yeah, I think it just looked better without the inside cover. Spray glue is also very wet. So like, I guess I could, but also isn't that, you'd need ventilation. I would do that outside, I guess. Maybe. But I think not needing to rely on glue is better for longevity anyway. I could do it outside, but I don't know if I want to, especially at nighttime. I guess maybe. I don't have like a yard, or I don't even have a veranda. So I'd have to go in the parking lot. So that would just be really inconvenient. If I'm like making an order and I only have a certain amount of time to do it, I might have to do it at nighttime. Like when I get home from work. I don't know. I think it just looks kind of nicer. Because like when you see books that have like an inside cover, that's a little different. I was looking at a whole bunch of books, like my planner and everything else. I work on weekends. So you mean on my days off, but I still can't guarantee. That would just be a little annoying. I mean, it's possible, it's just annoying. There are other things I can do, like just not using glue, that are less annoying. Because if I do take orders, right, like these would be like made to order. To get it done in a certain time frame. Like I don't want the processing to be a bajillion years. So I have to consider I'm just one person who has to make potentially multiple orders. Like that's why this, if I do end up selling this one at least is a simpler design than like 5 different shades of brown and whatever else. Which I might do in the future, like that pumpkin. But like for that I have to charge more, and then the processing time is longer. So you know, I'm thinking for our first notebooks, let's find something that we can do very efficiently. I don't have to buy a lot of supplies for. And currently I think I know what I want to do. I think the next step of those notebooks, that's like the 5th notebook I made or something, 4th or 5th. And I tried all different like styles. I think that's my favorite so far. I would just skip that inside page that I glued on and just have the thread showing on the outside. I mean, that's what I'm seeing for a lot of different books. Or I could use staples, I guess, but I would need to buy a new stapler that actually reaches, because when I tried doing it, like opening it up and pushing it, it just wasn't working. It just damaged the paper, which obviously I can't sell if it's damaging the paper. I'm going a little too close, I think. It's just hard to see at this angle. Oh, my bread machine's going off. I'm making bread right now. I'm so excited. It's supposed to be pumpernickel. I hope it works, because the recipe was in cups and teaspoons and stuff instead of grams, and I'm used to baking in grams in that machine. And I halved it because I usually do like, I don't know how you translate it. Like my recipe book that came with my machine has a 1 loaf and a 2 loaf option, and I sort of compared the amounts for like the standard recipe of this pumpernickel bread and then half, because like if you go to, I think it's, all recipes, you can do 1 or 0.5 or times 2, and it seems like the 0.5 is more similar to what the 1 loaf is. So like the 1 loaf from the bread machine's recipe book. I might have punched through another bit. So let's see. Also, this punch needle is from Amazon. My favorite punch needle. It's just so comfortable compared to everything else I've tried. Plastic ones break. This one's wooden. And it came with a whole set of different needles, but this is the 3mm one. It doesn't say how much total, but like I was like, if this is for the 2 loaf recipe from the machine, it was like 280 grams of flour. And then this one I had to do a mix. It actually has 3 flours, which I actually didn't realize. There's regular bread flour, there's whole wheat flour, and there's rye flour. So I ordered rye flour on Amazon because I knew I wouldn't need that much, and the only one I could find was at Seijo Ishii, it was expensive and a big bag, and I was like, I'm trying this recipe for the first time. So I got like a way cheaper one on Amazon, and it came today. The guy put it in my little door mailbox. I'm like, why would you put, like, he doesn't know it's flour, but like, why would you put a bag of something like that in my little door mailbox? What the heck? It was the time getting it out. Even though the instructions said gas meter. They said put it by the gas meter. Of course they never listen. And they just shove everything in the mailbox. I mean, actually the last several orders I've had to make for like household stuff, they did put it by the gas box, but sometimes they just like literally they shove everything in the mailbox. They don't care if it's gonna break or if the bag's gonna burst or if I can't get it out. One time I had punch needles delivered. I think it might have been this one. And they put it in the mailbox even though I said gas meter. And the guy was still there when I went to the door, and I was like, hey, I can't get it out of my mailbox. I said put it by the gas meter. And he was like, oh, sorry. I'm like, I can't take it out. I had to like push it back in and like take it out the other way because obviously they don't bend. I can show you now and you can take a screenshot. It's in Japanese, but I'll show you. It's this. Take a screenshot. So one loaf, oh, it's 290, not 280. One loaf is 180 milliliters of water, 250 grams of flour, so bread flour, 18 grams of butter, 18 grams of sugar, 4 grams of salt, 6 grams of skim milk powder, and 2.7 grams of dry yeast. And then it's not quite double for 2. But I always make the 1 because that always makes enough for me. This is the shokpan, the like standard bread. So I hope my comparisons, like I hope I did, because I know it won't work out exactly the same, even if I, like I'm sure the ratios are a little bit different for this recipe. And there's no butter, it uses oil instead. And there's no skim milk powder. And I use molasses instead of sugar. And that's another thing, is I thought I had more. Well, I didn't use molasses because I don't have molasses and I can't find it at Seijurishi. So I use kuromitsu, which is very similar to molasses. So like whenever I make gingerbread or something, I use kuromitsu. So I used that instead of sugar, but it said 1/6 of a cup. And Google wouldn't tell me how much it was in grams. Like I kept asking Google to convert to grams for various ingredients. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. So I estimated, and I don't think it was quite 1/6 of a cup. So I'm hoping the yeast has enough sugar. Fingers crossed. I don't know, I hope it comes out okay. I gotta remember to drink my coffee. Yum yum. Also, I'm a little more prepared today because the thing happened with my 3rd class. Again, no one showed up. Everyone had excused absences for official purposes, and no one told me. So I went home early. So I have a little bit more time in between my morning lessons and my other job, which I have to leave at like 4. I tried to get the bread in the machine by 12, but I was a few minutes late, so I'm basically gonna have to pop it out of the machine, bang it on the counter, and leave. It would be a little more interesting if this was more than one color. Oh, medicine time. I almost said delicious. These pills are not delicious. They don't taste particularly good. Though I suppose they could taste worse. I want to go a little faster, but I'm afraid the stitches are going to be uneven. I'm gonna go in the completely wrong spot. The worst thing about punch needling by hand, which, to be fair, I've never used like, what is that called? Like a punch needle gun? It hurts my hand a lot. It's sometimes just too much. But I want beautiful things. Like, making a little mug rug is usually fine, but something bigger, it hurts. So I don't know how long I can actually go on today. I don't know. I can stream until like 4, and it is 1:41 right now. I don't know how long this will take me though. So basically the plan is to go until either 4 o'clock or until this is done and we have the glue dry. Whichever comes first. Okay, so one is about 480 grams, which seems equivalent to the 1 pound of American bread machines. I see. I've never used an American bread machine, so I don't know how it compares. It's just using like cups and teaspoons and like this is the 1 times recipe. 1 1/8 cups warm water, 1 1/2 tablespoons vegetable oil. I think, yeah, that's the 1 times. And I don't have the other one on this phone. The phone that is filming has the half recipe. I did the half recipe because it seemed like it would fit my machine better. It was a lot less water than I expected. So we might get a bit of a small loaf, but that's okay. As long as it like becomes bread I can eat. Why? Is that from drinking my water with my resin? The left side of my throat always keeps getting itchy. I probably have a tonsil stone. I always seem to have a tonsil stone on the left side. I was thinking about getting like water. I want a water pick. I don't want to buy a pick. I should have put it on my Christmas list, I guess, but I'm kind of afraid. A little bit afraid. I used your machine the other day to make gingerbread cookie dough. Ooh. Ooh. I wouldn't have even thought of that. Are we talking? Because I'm using a bread machine. This is a, what was it? Iris Oyama, I think is this one. Home bakery. You just pop it in, press a button. You can choose dark crust, light crust, or normal crust. I chose normal for this one. I don't know. It did seem like a smaller loaf than usual, but it's an experiment, so I don't want to waste a whole bunch of stuff if it comes out not quite right. But I did throw in a whole packet of yeast because it was like 2 point something grams of yeast, and I was like, okay, this packet is 3 grams. My scale only measures, oh no, it said like 1.5 teaspoons or something, and then I asked Google to tell me how many grams that was, and it was like almost 3. And my scale doesn't measure in between grams. So I was like, okay, you're getting the whole pack. Normally I actually do, like I know my teaspoon is 2.5 and the recipe calls for 2.7, the one from the book. So I just heap it a little bit and it works out fine. The gingerbread. I keep seeing gingerbread everywhere. I've made gingerbread in the past, like plenty of times. I don't know if I'm down for it this year. It's just like, it's just me. Every recipe makes so much, and it takes so long in my tiny oven to bake everything. Is this stuck? You are a little stuck. I'm excited to play Elder Scrolls Online on Friday though. I have doctor's appointments, so I'll probably be tired. So I have to go all the way in the hospital, which is like an hour and a half away. I have 3 different appointments. I have to tell the podiatrist, no, I haven't been doing the physical therapy you told me to do because it really hurts. And to be honest, you told me you don't know anything about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And you also gave me insoles that ended up hurting my feet more, and you said it sometimes makes people's feet hurt more and that I should stop wearing them. So if I do these exercises and they're very painful and I feel worse after, then maybe I shouldn't do them. I don't want him to think I'm a bad patient who doesn't follow orders, but I feel like if it hurts so much that I'm afraid to do them, I probably shouldn't. I'm probably not doing them right. Or like I probably should be doing different exercises, right? I was under the impression that making gingerbread cookies is a very American thing, but then I asked all my American friends and none of them make them? Really? Well, not every American likes to bake a lot. I think that's definitely, like, we always made gingerbread cookies, including stuff to make a house. And then we always made sugar cookies and we painted them. Like my mom would make icing with milk and powdered sugar, and we would put food dye in them and like paint our various shapes of sugar cookies. So my mom had like a whole bunch of Christmas cookie cutters. So we would make our own gingerbread for the gingerbread house. Sometimes we would make gingerbread men. And we would make sugar cookies and use little paintbrushes to paint them. But like, I guess not everyone bakes a lot. I don't know. How many American friends that you asked? Wait, how many American friends, firstly, do you have? And then how many did you ask? I feel like a lot of Americans make gingerbread cookies. One of my friends, Texas, didn't recognize the pic of cookies I sent him. Though to be fair, they weren't decorated and didn't have a unique shape. That being said, gingerbread cookies have very distinct colors and that. Well, maybe it looked too much like molasses cookies. Like molasses cookies traditionally are a round shape, and then gingerbread cookies like pretty much always look like people or a house. So it could have been some other kind of cookie, I suppose, if it didn't have the distinct shape. 3 to 4? I don't know, man. We always made gingerbread cookies. My grandmother, I think she said she doesn't like molasses cookies, but I made some one year. She said they were the only molasses cookies she ever liked. But gingerbread cookies and molasses cookies are very, very similar. Oh, and to slab? That's very unlike what's typical, unless you build it into a house. So I maybe wouldn't have immediately known it was gingerbread either, unless you told me. Because there are other cookies that take on that color. It's from the molasses, right? The blackstrap molasses. That gives it like the really brown color. That looks like tofu bacon. I haven't seen the picture. I don't know. Does it look like tofu bacon? How thick or thin was it? Gingerbread cookies usually have a bit of a rise. I definitely wouldn't have cut them into into squares. I would have rolled them into a ball. Okay. I will take a peek and tell you if they look like tofu bacon or gingerbread cookies. But like, gingerbread cookies are mostly recognizable from their shape as gingerbread men or a house. So it is one of those things where it's like, maybe in hindsight you're like, oh, but initially you're expecting something different. I can't tell if like I lean forward. Can you see my hair? I can't tell. I have it in a bun. It's not the cutest hairstyle, but I didn't want it to get in the way. I'm gonna put it back into braids, but then I thought I might just like my hair is quite long, so it always gets stuck on my hands or my watch or something, and then we just have a braid up here. Definitely wouldn't leave it down. That's asking for trouble. What am I doing? Today's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. I did not upgrade my horse on ESO yesterday. I was so tired. Let me see if I can actually see it. The screen is largely blocked. Okay, that does not look like tofu bacon. Now that you said gingerbread cookies, I can see it looks like gingerbread cookies, but that is not at all a typical shape for any kind of American cookie, so I can understand an American being a bit confused. American cookies are either like small and circular or like cut into a very specific shape with a cookie cutter. That does not look like tofu bacon. It's way too thick, and there's flour on it. Are you sure they weren't joking with you? I would have never guessed tofu bacon. What the heck? That's like obviously a baked good. It does not look organic enough. It does not look like flesh. What was I doing yesterday? What did I even do apart from work? I don't remember. I think I did something in between morning work and night work. I don't remember what. I still have to work on that gingerbread video actually. Oh yeah, I did finish putting the back on that gingerbread memo pad. Where did I put that? Oh, this part. Is a smaller shape not convenient? I just end up, like if I have little round cookies, I just put them into a bag. What I ended up doing last time I made gingerbread cookies was because there was so much dough. I ended up freezing a whole bunch of it. I don't remember if I even finished baking all of it. It's just so much. Oh, and a Tupperware. I have Tupperware, but what keeps happening? Maybe I do think a lot of Japanese food has a lot of preservatives, yeah, but I think when it comes to some things, it has fewer than like the American version. And I keep like putting things in my fridge and then they get moldy. It could be the environment is just like Maine is so dry, so we get mold, but not like Tokyo. So like if I notice like a little bit of mold on a bit of leftovers in a Tupperware, Tupperware because the mold can get, it's porous. The plastic is porous. If it's glass, it's fine. So like I reserve Tupperware now for larger things, or like soup. And I was using like reusable silicone baggies, but those ended up not lasting a long time. I don't know, I don't like how much I have to throw away. I mostly use plastic bags to store everything. And jars. I have a lot of jars. Like I said, glass I don't have to throw away, even if it gets a little moldy. But yeah, I don't keep a lot of Tupperware anymore. Maybe I'm a little paranoid. I don't know. Maybe I should get a glass one then, but then the lid isn't glass, is it? Is there glass Tupperware with glass lids? I try not to buy heavy things that I have to wash because I've broken too many things. Because my joints are not very good. I've broken too many mugs. I have mugs and I still use mugs, but there's a reason I use a lot of lighter plastic stuff now. Or like Corelle is quite light. My friends gave me some Corelle plates and bowls. And I dropped it once and it didn't break. So I would be a little, what's the word? Not reluctant. Scared to have a really heavy Tupperware glass container. Because my fingers, like especially this one, if I'm washing dishes and I lean against this finger, it just pops out and then I drop the thing. That's how I broke most everything I've broken. It's because I'm right-handed and I go like this and then I hope my sound effects make that understandable. I did send the Christmas list. I feel a little bad because some of the stuff, like I just sent my regular wish list. I didn't make a separate Christmas list. Like my regular Amazon list for my own purposes. And I feel bad because some of the stuff is expensive because it's like a big set of markers or whatever. But I have enough stuff on there in a affordable price range, I think. And I just transferred money yesterday so I can start purchasing other people's stuff. Hopefully. I hope. I really don't. I might just have to have my mom buy stuff and then she takes the money out of my account because the bank is still being really dumb about that new card. I tried to use it, I think on Amazon, and it didn't go through. And what the heck is wrong with this card? First, I can't add it to Apple Pay. The bank stops messaging me back. They're like, we're gonna contact another department, and I just didn't hear from anyone ever again. And now I can't even use it on, I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. Actually dumb. This card is cursed. But I can use PayPal, but I don't think I can use PayPal on American Amazon. But my mom has Prime anyway, so we'd save on shipping. Well, yeah, but I mean, my sister sent a list that was just typed out, whereas everyone else sent Amazon listings. And I did add one extra thing on there, which was the ESO Premium Edition with all the DLCs. But I don't know if whoever gets it for me will know how to, because if you gift someone a game on Steam, you have to know their Steam ID, and you can get gift cards, but there were no, like, I don't know how this works. Now my location is set to Japan, and you cannot use different gift cards with different currencies. So like if your location's set to Japan, you're paying in yen, and someone gives you a Steam gift card in dollars, then you can't use it. You'd have to change countries, I think. And like I don't know if that gets suspicious. So like the only way to do it would be if like someone asked me for my Steam account. So like, but I don't want to like, I feel like it looks greedy to say my Steam account is this. So I don't really know what to do. But I did look it up, like you can't use, like if it's a different currency you can't use it, and the ones on Amazon Japan says Japanese version, but while I'm on the Japanese, like my account is set to Japan, the language is English. So I don't really know. Like it literally says, when it says Japanese, it says Nihongo. It doesn't say Nihon, like Japan version, or like Japanese referring to the country version. It's saying Japanese language version for the Steam gift card. So I don't know. Or like not seeing the code, like the card with the code. And then there were no gift cards. There were no gift cards for the Japanese Steam store on Japanese Amazon. Which is a shame. I wonder why. But maybe I should make a note. What is my Steam ID? What is it, actually? I've forgotten. Oh, OBS, why are you in the wrong spot? Close the preview. What is Vane? Recommended because you played games with character customization and open world. Okay, let's see. They need my like account name, right? Or Steam ID? Potentially. I looked it up. Oh, I can't type. I do prefer the shape because it's more convenient to store. That's rolled up for some reason. Why is OBS showing? Oh, there we go. No, you can't buy memberships. I know that. Any subscription you can't buy. So it would, but it's okay. I don't need ESO Plus per se. Because I want them to not expire, you know what I mean? Like I want the DLCs forever. Even if I don't have Plus. I want that content specifically. So it would be better to get the game anyway. So maybe I can, where did I put? The Elder Scrolls Online 2025 Premium Edition. Priority highest. I did set it to priority highest. So I'll put just in case someone wants to get it for me, honestly. Just, I don't want them to be stressed about it, thinking if they ask me for my details, they would give away the surprise. I can't see. I can't see, this box is in the way. No, so it would be gifting the game itself. So that premium edition. I tried to put a link, but Amazon doesn't let you put a link in your wish lists. Okay. Previews back to the screen. Removing. So potentially he could gift it to me. I say he because I'm pretty sure it would be my brother because he's the only one who ever gifts me games, but he doesn't have to. I'm not expecting anything. It's just up there What else? I put a bathrobe last minute too. Because I find myself like taking a shower and then it takes me ages to get dressed because I'm trying to do 10 things at once. So I'm like, why don't I actually get a bathrobe? So I don't know if they looked at the list before I added that or not. And then I put a set of acrylic markers, which I really want the shuttle art ones because I've seen people use them, so I know that they're good. And I want as many colors as possible because my big issue, oh, it's so knotted. My big issue with acrylic markers is not having enough colors because it's really difficult to blend them and make new colors. So that's why I'm like, oh, it's expensive. I don't want them to feel like they have to spend that much money on me, but that's like, that's what I've had on my list. Try to go this way. And then I have some more ohuhus, which my mom did offer to buy me for my birthday, the big set. Because she wanted like the dollar value to be similar to what my sister got. And then I ended up asking for, I think that year, Cricket Joy instead. Which, again, she didn't have to get me, but she chose to. Appreciate it. So, and what else? I feel like I have, like, useful stuff. Like, some of it's art supplies. A lot of it's stuff I would use for my shop anyway. Like, okay, there's this colored pencil case. I guess I have a little body spray that I think I'm not allergic to because I've used it before. Oh, and an electric milk whisk. Which, to be fair, this one's not that expensive. If I think about the dollar amount, just only has one review and it's 3 stars. For my coffee. Oh, a laminator and foil paper. Because I want to make foiled things for my shop. I think that'll be fun. A shower bathroom rack, like a shower rack. I do have a smaller set of markers. Oh, and a new wrist watch strap and a backpack. Because my current backpack is falling apart. Oh, and a carpet trimmer. So that when I do punch needling, instead of leaving it loop pile, which is all the ones you've seen so far, this is loop pile. This is a little flattened because I've used it a lot, but you can see it's loops. If you use carpet shears, which I've learned human hair cutters and also pet cutters don't really work. You get like that shaggy, like soft kind of carpet. There's a sewing machine, a monthly diary, because I love the art from this brand. Cover for my chair, my rolling chair, like a phone charger, and orange flavored bottles of water, the Suntory morning picked orange flavor is my favorite. The standard edition is the base game with no DLCs, except Morrowind is included now. That wasn't originally in there, I think. And then the premium edition is all previous DLCs. Except it's like if you get Elder Scrolls Online, what's it called? the subscription, the ESO Plus. You get all the DLCs made previously and the newest one. And then some other features as well. Like crown stuff every once in a while, like a whole bunch of extra stuff. But if you get the premium edition, it's all the previous DLCs, but not like all necessarily everything you get with ESO Plus. It includes a lot of them, but not the most recent one. It's up to I looked at it. I looked at what was included. That's the reason it's a lot more expensive. It's because it's a lot more game. It has more content. So my goal is, can't see Steam now. I would like the premium edition because it has more stuff in it, like more areas and stuff, I think. But then ESO Plus to get all of the DLCs and stuff. How do I see? Wish list. So I want both, but because someone can't gift you a membership, I figured let's go for the premium edition. Where is it? I don't see it here. I have ESO Plus on my wish list. Elder Scrolls Online. Bring me to the page. I was just looking at it. It just has a bunch of extra stuff. So you do get some of the DLCs. It's not everything, I think. Like not the downloadable content we have. No, that's not what I want. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, here we go. Standard edition is like 2,246 yen. I got it on sale. Elder Scrolls Online 2025 Premium Edition. Get the 2025 Premium Edition to experience all ESO adventures in one place and discover a whole world of adventure. Includes the base game, 2025 Content Pass, and all 8 previous chapters. So it's a big bulk of what you also get with ESO Plus, but without some of the extra benefits. So it's more content. More game. You don't get like the stuff like ESO Plus houses and stuff, or like where is ESO Plus specifically? Like here for more information. Let's see. It says full access to all DLC game packs available in the Crown Store. New zones, quests, and dungeons. 1,650 crowns per month to spend on the in-game Crown store, so you don't get that with the other one. Exclusive Crown Store offers and deals, so you get discounts there. You get the craft bag. You get double space for your account. You get a 10% increase to experience gold alliance points. So many things. Double furnishings and collectible space. Double currency cap for transmutation crystals. Exclusive ability to dye costumes. So you just get like extra QOL stuff and more discounts and stuff for the Crown Store. And you get stuff. You get currency for the Crown Store. So, like, not to say it's never worth it to get the Content Pass and then get Plus membership, because you get some cool stuff too, but I would like to not have to keep resubscribing to play the game content, so that's why I want the Content Pass Premium Edition. So you get the previous chapter. So I do think, I didn't say it there, I'm pretty sure the latest one you don't get. Like you have to wait a year or something. I have like no DLCs, unless you consider Cyrodiil and Morrowind a DLC. I just have the base game, like what came with the base game. I think you can find more. I did somehow look it up. I don't know if it was on a wiki or if it was on the Bethesda website. It should give you a list. I agree. But it's like, it says the Content Pass. Like, what's in the Content Pass? you have to go find that page somewhere else for like an updated list. It is a bit annoying. All I know is that you get previous chapters, and that's what I want. I want more game for my game. Yeah, and it is not very clear. I mean, we could Google what is in the ESO Premium 2025, whatever it is, 2025. 2025, what was it called? Premium Edition? Everything is saying like the same thing, like even the Xbox store. Okay, so the premium edition, okay, so the content pass includes the previous expansions minus the most recent one, but premium edition does have the most recent one. Well, I'm going to the elderscrollsonline.com, so if anywhere should have it, it's here. Please load. It's taking a very long time to load. Hello? What the heck? Okay. I think the mobile version is not very good. Okay. Hello? This page is not the one you seek. The other pages don't want to load. I give up. Ew. We have a bot. Oh. I meant just ban. Okay, accidentally timed out. I meant to ban. Banned. Let's try to move on this thing. Okay, thanks for reporting him. I just banned it to get him off the screen. I didn't report it. I know people say I should report. And I should. I should report and ban. Because if you ban them, then it deletes it off the chat, so we don't see it on the screen anymore. Now I could go in any direction. Like I was thinking, should I do like up and down like that? But then you'll see it. I can't flip it over because this is here, but you'll see sort of the pattern, I guess. And I thought for this it should be round, or at least like a little more random. I did have fun playing Oblivion though. I'm still, like, I want to download more mods, but that big texture mod, honestly I don't know anymore because it is ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. I don't know if I want to use up that much disk space just for some textures. I do think, like, compared to Skyrim, there's a lot of empty space in Skyrim for sure. But I think it's, like, filled with more things, like random things. So I think the one sort of almost looking like from the perspective of a person in 2025, the thing that really gets me the most that sort of dates Oblivion is like the empty expanses or like empty space. It just reminds me of older games like Kingdom Hearts, where you go into town and there's like 1 or 2 NPCs. And Skyrim is not perfect about that either, but I feel like it is more filled with things. Like there are fewer areas where it's just nothingness. There's more textures and more random objects placed around. And, like, you can tell there's some places where they put a lot more things in Oblivion, and then some places where there wasn't that much time spent on it, I think. But also I think my render distance being so small might impact that as well, so. It does seem to unlock a lot of content, very annoying that doesn't really explain what's included. Yeah, I just assumed because the price is so much more that you would be getting so much more of the game. I just don't expect to be able to finish so much content in 1 month. Or even if I get it for several months or a year. Like, I play ESO basically once a week when I'm working. During vacations or when I'm sick, I can play more. But, it would end up costing more money in the long run, and then I just don't have the game anymore once the membership expires. So I think it's worth it to get it. If I do plan on playing more in the future, which I do. So, I don't know. All ESO chapters in chronological order up to Gold Road. Morrowind, right? Everyone gets Morrowind, I think. Okay, Somerset, Elsewhere, Raymore, Blackwood. Because, like, when you go on there and on, like, the map... Okay, cool. Thank you. When you go on there and you look at the map, basically all the stuff that's, like, grayed out says you need an ESO Plus membership. But it doesn't say you can get it with the Content Pass, I think? Which is not the same as an ESO membership, right? So... I think they're just really pushing the memberships. But you can unlock those locations with the just buying the game. I should also put Baldur's Gate 3. I think my PC can play it now. Oh, Roy's here! Hi, Roy! Welcome, welcome. We're just punching some needles today, I guess. We're punching the fabric with a needle. I guess punching through the fabric. It is an acorn. We're gonna make this into a cute little acorn cushion. We went for a relatively simplistic design. Basically 3 main colors. Actually, I don't know why I said it that way. 3 colors total. So that if I end up selling this on my shop, it'll be more affordable. I can make it faster. The thing is, oh, you could say you're punching the needle with the fabric per Newton's third law. Or no, that would be the fabric is punching the needle. Yeah, I clicked ban on the bot so that it, you know, didn't show up anymore. The words disappeared. But thank you for reporting, because that means that in addition to being banned from my chat, they can't bother anyone else's. So now the bot is band. Double band squared. Every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. I guess so. But I'm not pushing the I'm not pushing the fabric this way, so it's the fabric that's punching the needle. Like if I was pushing the fabric this way, then I would be punching the needle with the fabric. But the fabric is punching the needle. Without, so, I mean, I'm pushing, I'm not punching, I'm pushing, right? The one who is punching is the fabric. Shh. My microphone. That did pop up a little bit. It's relatively even. I mean, we have so little left. I do hope that the other skeins match in color, because they are different dye lots. This is the remainder of a skein that I used for the mushroom. I bought so many of the same color to use for the gingerbread rug, I think. Is this too dark for gingerbread? I'm not gonna buy more yarn now. I think it's fine. It'll stand out against the white background. Which reminds, weird, I mean, I was talking about what I did Tuesday, like 20 minutes ago. I transferred money to buy, well, I have to pay I have to pay my mom because she helped me get this PC. You can see my PC. I don't want to move the camera in case it wiggles the cords too much. But this is my PC. It's my little mini PC. And I have to pay student loan. And then I have to buy Christmas gifts. So I'm probably going to put more money into my account that my mom can... There we go. We want this up on this side, and we'll kind of scratch this so the holes aren't so big. Otherwise, yarn will not stick there. Oh. Hopefully that's fine. I'm not gonna say, because I don't know who's watching. Katie has been on stream. Like, we've streamed with her before. So she's around. She's on the Discord. She could watch this VOD. So I don't want to say what I'm getting for who, alright? But I did say one thing for my brother. I know you're watching, and I know Roy's watching. I don't think Katie's watching now. I think she's probably sleeping, though she does often wake up early to go to the bakery. But she might access the VOD at some point. And now we have to find the middle. Where's the end? Cydia's is so nice, or can do, because it's so easy to find the end piece. It should be like midnight. It's a 14-hour difference now, right? Yeah, so she's probably in bed. But who knows? She could watch this. Anyone could watch this. My brother works sometimes nights, sometimes days. So he could be up. I have said in one of the group chats, because we make group chats that doesn't include the person we're buying for, to say what we're getting them so we don't buy the same things. I don't know. No one said. I like the idea of a mini PC. Because I was looking at laptops and honestly, none of them were as good a price. Like, they were kind of ridiculous on Amazon Japan anyway. Or like, I don't know. This one I got in the US actually, so I don't know what was on there. But this one was a very good price for the specs, so I was like, sure, and it's working pretty well so far. Oh. Wouldn't it be weird to watch your vlogs and not tell you? I don't know. Is it weird? Do you tell someone every time you watch something of theirs? I don't think that's weird. They don't have to tell me every time they see something of mine. I've never asked. Like, maybe I post my YouTube videos sometimes on Facebook, on the Facebook page. But I don't know if they've watched it. I've seen some family members like the post, but I'm assuming that means they maybe went and watched the video, but I don't know. I wouldn't think it's weird if they don't tell me. Yeah, there's only one person so far I said what I would. I've claimed a thing to buy them. I haven't had much of a chance. I mean, have I? Yes, I guess. Possibly when I finish work, I could look at people's wish lists. But honestly, I'm very tired, and last night I just wanted to get to bed. And I still didn't sleep. We'll get around to it. I don't know, maybe you are the weird one. I don't think it's stalkerish. Especially if you stream a lot or post a lot, they have to say every single time. I think my mom followed me on Instagram, but I haven't, honestly, I have not posted on Instagram in way too long. It's basically been like I focus on streaming or Instagram, one or the other. I hope the bread will be okay. I hope that molasses has enough, kuromitsu has enough sugar in it for that. Yeast, or else I hope it doesn't overproof because I poured the yeast right on it. Oh no. An Acer Nitro V15 for 700. Listen, this was like 300 something USD. Like 350. So, definitely cheaper. But it has 32 gigs of RAM. It has Ryzen 8 graphics card, so it can't play Oblivion Remastered, but it's been playing Skyrim just fine. I always wanted a desktop anyway. Because with a laptop, I have a laptop, it's just, it can't do Windows 11. So for like my main PC, obviously I wanted Windows 11 for security purposes, even though I wish we could avoid it. Right, exactly. Like, I spend most of my time gaming here at my desk, editing videos at my desk. I wanted something I could edit videos on without crashing my computer. Or like make art with. I have a tablet right here that I use as a second monitor when I'm not using it as a tablet. So it just made sense, and I like this setup now. And I have a laptop that I can take with me, but I don't often game when I'm out. I was mainly just using my laptop, like I had my laptop parked on my desk. I have an electric blanket on me right now. There's a shelf like under the main desk part. It's not hollow, it's a shelf, which kind of sucks because even with the leaf out, sometimes if I don't want to put my legs up, my knees are touching right now. But I have a pillow there, so I keep my feet up when I'm leaning back. But I have before, like I had my PC running and I took my tablet and the cord's long enough, and so I watched YouTube from my bed. So like I don't have to be, I can get cozy. I could play a game on this. It's kind of a small screen, but not any smaller than like I mean it's this big. So if I put it on my table at the end of my bed, I can watch YouTube and stuff. Oh, don't fall. Okay. My best friend screamed when I told him I got a gaming laptop. He said that a PC is more value for money. It's good that he understood my situation of gaming later on. It just depends on what you need. And for me, like I said, I have a laptop. I have a laptop that I can play Stardew Valley on. When we canceled D&D last minute, one of my friends still came over, and he had my laptop, and I had the desktop, and we played Stardew together. So, yeah. It's hard to get enough... What do you call it? I couldn't edit videos. And to be fair, my laptop does not have a lot of memory. It's like 4 gigabytes. And the graphics card is not, like, it's a little outdated now. It's not too bad. It's Ryzen 5, but I just couldn't edit videos, and it was so frustrating because I basically had to edit videos on my phone. My phone was better for editing videos than my PC. I got it in 2020, or like at the end of 2020, there was a sale at Yodobashi Camera, and so I had it. I went during like the week right before New Year's, and so the factory closed for New Year's, but I put my order in because they had to build it, and I got it because it has, like, you can paint on it, you can draw and paint on it. It's a Lenovo IdeaPad, and I still love painting on it. I prefer painting on that laptop to this tablet here. It's a Lenovo IdeaPad. It wasn't meant to have, like, you're not supposed to play games on it. And the time we are, latest games aren't worth it at all. Like when this Black Ops 7 Battlefield 60 game I prioritized Deadpool 2013 game. I'm playing Skyrim, okay? I was just playing Oblivion. Honestly, if I still had Xbox Game Pass, I'd be playing Morrowind, so... I'm still playing Stardew Valley. Like, what is a new game that I'm playing right now? Phasmophobia's had some updates. I still haven't played Mel's Diner. I might do that off stream and just, like, record it. Oh, someone put something in my notes. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3 even isn't super new anymore. I picked up what's HOMM3? What does that stand for? I don't know what that stands for. Oh, I guess Elder Scrolls Online is, like, still creating content, so I guess that's kind of new. So what I'm playing is not very new, except like the Twitch drops. I'm not playing any new games, like, at all. Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, See, I have Retro Arch. I keep playing Pokemon. Wait a minute. Oh, is he gone now? Man, because we were talking about Pokemon MMO, which I've never played before, but I would love to try it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea. But that sounds fun. I'm not playing A to Z. Sorry. I haven't played a new Pokemon game in absolutely ages. I tried playing, what was the one on the Switch? What was that one? United? Is that it? Yeah, Pokemon MMO. Which I haven't even Googled yet. I forgot, I was so tired yesterday. Let me Google. Oh, Poke MMO. This one. Poke MMO. Oh, I played Pokemon TCG Pocket, but I haven't actually picked it up in a long time, so... Oof. It's free to play, multiplayer. Halloween! I missed it. It looks fun. Maybe we should play it. Lord of the Rings Online is a game, to be fair, but they still release content. I haven't played that since September though, right? Because then I switched to ESO Online. ESO Online? Oh my god. Elder Scrolls Online. Then I switched to ESO on Fridays. Like the week after I started playing Lord of the Rings Online. Again, I played that in 2014 too. Oh no, this wasn't the... I'm so mad. This one wasn't the middle one. It lied to me. No! It's gonna be like turning around the whole time. Oh, so... Daiso, why are you like this? So yeah, Poke MMO. I haven't looked into it properly, but apparently it's good. I think it's just like emulator. I don't think it's much different from like using Retro Arch to emulate. I don't think it's much different than from like, I mean, I know Bethesda likes people to mod their games. But maybe that's different than like Skyrim together. I feel old because whenever I see Acorn, it reminds me of Scrat from Ice Age? That's his name, right? Wait, that's the one from Ice Age? Yeah. Aww. Did he finally get his acorn? Locate compatible ROMs using the in-game menu. Yeah, it's just like an emulator that kind of combine the ROMs you have. Right, so if you own the game, then you can play it. I don't think it's much different than like Skyblivion or Skywind, where you have to own the games before you can download the mod. So, seems fine to me. I certainly do own quite a few Pokemon games, the older ones. Blue Sky Studios made a goodbye video because they shut down Scrap. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, the end of an era. The end of an era. Our boy. Our boy. Ugh. When did Ice Age even first come out? I was a kid then, right? And they just keep coming out with more movies. And so I forget when the original came out. There's one spot here. Oh. Okay, you gotta hold it down and then pull it up, because if you just pull it, it'll come out. And I have my little scissors. The this is very satisfying because we only have like 2 tails here. Well, I have quite a few here from where I had to keep stopping and adding more on. Ta-da! Let's flip her over. Wait! Gorgeous. There's really not much sticking out. There's like this one, and maybe this one. That's all pretty even. Oh, here. It looks pretty good, right? I don't know if you can tell from this angle. It looks even to me. I think it's over 50% done, though this might take a little more time since we have to like do different shapes. Just finagling it might take time. But I only need a little bit of this skein. And it looks like exactly the same color, so you cannot tell it's not from the same... What is the word? I said it before. Lot. Area-wise, probably. Time-wise, probably not. We'll see. We'll see. They might fly by. So we want this now. It's generally a better idea to do the small parts, like the small details first. And it's easier to not, because you have to worry about when you have 2 different colors, punching through one and then it doesn't look clean, like there's not a clean separation. Okay, let's see if we can find the middle of this. That's not a scam. It feels like it should be on this side. Art lesson for free, that's what I do. How to make an acorn cushion. Don't you see the title? Oh god. Oh no. Daiso, why can't you be like Seria or Can Do? Oh, I got it. I got it? Is this really the middle? Oh, we got a knot. We got a knot. Oh, we're fine. Wait. No. Here's the other one. I see it. Ta-da. I like this one because it's thicker. I think this one's from Can Do. It's really flimsy and it kind of like catches on the yarn, so it's hard to pull it through the second hole. This is how I do it. So you have this one and this one, and you need them to go through both. So I just put my finger here so it doesn't poke through, and it goes down this way instead. And then it's here. And then you just pull. Ta-da! And you want like that much. Oh, okay, see you in a minute. So these might be a little uneven, but honestly I don't care because it looks a bit more natural. It's hard to see though. Can't see what I'm doing because my hands are covering it, but I'm pushing the fabric taut because it goes through easier. And this fabric by this time, it's kind of cheap fabric. It's kind of been stretched a bit, so it's not as drum tight as it was initially. So I kind of just have to push it with my hand, my left hand. You can see it now. Let's cut that off. Boom. It's hard to see with the tail in the way, so I'm gonna start from the top. I have my chair as high as it can go. Normally I'm doing this at an angle so I can see a lot better. I want the camera to be able to see. I just poked through one. Sometimes I think I poked through another stitch because it really feels and or sounds that way, and then I look, I haven't. So that time I definitely did. I want to check. Oh yeah. I pushed that like all the way up. My trusty dusty embroidery needle. Poke it right through. And we're fine. I put all my stuff in this, by the way. I made this too. A failed attempt for my shop, so I get to keep it. Now my neck is getting a bit stiff because I'm like leaning over. Kind of chilly today. I wore my winter jacket for the first time today. I also I didn't have time to finish my breakfast because my alarm went off at 7:45. And I was like, no thank you. And I changed it to 8. Because usually I like to get up like an hour before I have to leave. But honestly, it does not take me that long. Most of that time is just spent watching YouTube and sipping coffee. So I was like, so usually on Wednesdays I get up at either 7:45 or 8. I don't know the reason I changed it to 7:45 from 8. Because it used to be 8. But I was like, okay, no, I'm cold. I'm gonna stay in my blankets under my electric blanket for a little bit longer. And I ended up scrolling on my phone. The alarm went off at 8 and then I still didn't want to get out of bed, so I scrolled on my phone until 8:15, and then by the time I got up, washed some dishes. I need to wash some dishes my breakfast. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. I didn't want to fill the sink up with even more dishes. But yeah, by the time I finished breakfast, I actually didn't finish breakfast. By the time I finished the sausage steaks, I guess, that I had, I didn't have time to eat my toast or finish my coffee, so I brought my coffee with me and I brought my toast with me, and I only, in between lessons, I ate one piece of toast. I still have one piece that I haven't finished. But that was my morning. At least in Maine we have central heating. Tokyo, there's no central heating, so you're just cold. It does not get as cold here as Maine, for sure. But at least we don't have to feel it as much when it does get a little cold. Oh! It got caught. Can I pull out a stitch? I don't think so. Oh, lucky. So I hate those scissors. They're too dull. And sometimes it'll pull out a stitch when I try to cut it. I'm one of those people who, I constantly flip over my work to see what it looks like. I feel like I shouldn't do that. There's no point, really. Because it's not like there's much I can do to change it. You can't really redo spots. You can go back maybe one time. You pull it out and scratch the fabric a little bit with the needle. But if you do it too many times, it damages the fabric. Well, central heating is necessary even if you're one person, if you're in Maine, because otherwise the water pipes will freeze. And then you're in trouble. I want a peek. Cute, cute. I could do this upside down and then it's closer to me, but will the camera be able to see it? Can you see it? Yeah, I just have a space heater and I haven't used it yet. I just have I mean, my arms are a little bit cold, but I could put on my USB poncho if I really need to. I am quite sensitive to the cold because of neurological reasons, circulation related things, but it hasn't been so far that bad. Outside this morning I almost put on my gloves and I just put my hands in my pockets. I have an electric blanket on me now, which I'm sure is cheaper. I'm kind of excited. I think my electric bill came today. I'm kind of excited to see it. See how much cheaper it is. Pretty sure, yeah, I think it was the gas bill I got earlier today, not the electric. I haven't looked at it yet. It was stuck with the rye flour in my mailbox. So it's a little bent. Thank you, Mr. Mail Carrier. And I haven't got any late notices or anything. I paid in person at a convenience store in cash. And I kept the receipts last time I paid my bills. So I have no idea what happened last time. I'm not using PayPay again. No, that doesn't make sense though. I was gonna say it's possible because they take it out of my bank account like when I pay my phone bill, but PayPay goes through immediately, like to the company that you're paying. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Maybe it just didn't scan. Maybe the room was too dark and it said it scanned the barcode right and it didn't. I want to see if that looks even. You mean for places that don't necessarily need central heating, right? Why is this little bit sticking out? It's fine. It's fine. Don't think too much about it. Oh, you mean people like constantly changing the temperature? We never... I mean, we had space heaters as well. Eventually. So like if I was in the computer room, which was on the end of the house above the garage, and sometimes it would get quite cold, I could turn on the space heater and shut the door. I'm honestly tempted to turn on the space heater in my room when I visited in August, because it was getting cold at night. I had 3 blankets on. Didn't. I resisted. Still haven't turned on my space heater. Here. I think I just said that earlier, but I haven't. I'm kind of afraid because every time I turn it on, it smells like burning. Like every time I leave it for a year. And then the first time I turn it on in the winter, it smells like burning. Probably, I'm assuming because of the dust, but even though I try to vacuum it and shake it out and stuff. Shake it out, I mean like tilt it a bit to make sure there's nothing in there. Maybe inevitable, but I'm like scared it's actually gonna catch on fire. And it only happens the first time I turn it on. That's kind of the same with the air con, I guess. Except with like dust and that. Dust blowing out rather than getting heated up. Oh, I did get another Twitch drop. What's it? The new badge? Sweet Tooth or something badge for Phasmophobia. I'll be honest. Yesterday, before I left for work, because I knew I wouldn't have time to watch it, I turned on my PC, opened up Twitch, and then I left for work. I turned off the TV. And then when I came back, I had the Twitch drop. I could claim it. Otherwise, I definitely would have watched it, but there was no way. I did watch a little bit, of course, but like when I had to leave for work, I had to go. And it's not like I'm a teacher, so it's not like I can like sit at my desk and watch it while I do work. I mean, it's a cute. It's like a donut, right? Cute. I just don't want to feel the FOMO. Seeing everyone else have it and I don't, when I could have easily gotten it. Sometimes though, like for those Elder Scrolls Online drops, that was a lot of numbers, man. Actually, there was another one. What was it for? When I was in the US, I think there's another Phasmophobia one. That felt like a lot. This one was only 2 hours. So I got a decent chunk of it done before I had to leave for work. Though if you switch tabs, it stops playing it. So you have to have the tab open. I'm gonna have a busy, like the one thing about December is that I have several appointments. Like the very beginning of December, I have an endoscopy, and then I know I'm gonna have to schedule, I won't until Friday what day, but I'm gonna have to schedule my regular doctor's appointments. So maybe the pulmonologist, I can wait another 2 months or 3, maybe even. For the pain clinic, I think it's not, I have to go every month. And then I have an eye doctor's appointment. And what else? So like hopefully it doesn't affect stream. Oh yeah, an ultrasound. So, doctor's appointments. I like when I can go for a bit without them. It's so nice to have like days off, but I do all my doctor's appointments on my days off. So sometimes it feels like I just don't actually get a day off. But then in December, both of my jobs, like both schools, I go to multiple schools for one of my jobs, but no lessons for quite a while, which means more streaming. It means less money, but more streaming. So I guess it'll balance out. I'll be go for a while, and then I'll have a bunch of time off. No travel because no money. I went in August anyway to the US, so maybe I'll do some day trips or something. Just take a train somewhere. Keep telling myself I'll go to like Oktama or something, but I want to take local trains. I don't want to take Shinkansen because they're expensive. So like Karuizawa is kind of out of the question. I want to go to Nagano, but it's just expensive to get there. Maybe Chichibu? Not quite Nagano, but still outside of Tokyo, Saitama. See some fossils and dinosaurs. Might be fun to go to Fusa. I wonder how much that would cost. Oh no, my copy's gone. Now I can show you it from the side. Ooh, isn't it pretty? Okay, one more of these. I'm thinking about taking like the gingerbread design and making some like downloadable products because it's too late to sell them on my shop now. They wouldn't arrive to people on time. Like it's too late to sell physical products like the memo pad and stuff, but honestly, maybe a digital download is the way to go. I kind of want to make more D&D character sheets because some people did buy my mushroom one. And I kind of want to make more because those are fun and I get to use them too. Oh no. Okay, I almost went through another one. This is too long. Oh. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oh, it didn't take too long. Ta-da! They look pretty even. This one right here is sticking out a little too much for some reason. Ta-da! Okay, time for the darkest color, which I hope is dark enough. Honestly, I could have chosen a darker one, but it was a little more red. And my darkest brown that I have now, I don't have much of it. So if I run out, then I'm screwed. I went for this one just because I liked how it's sort of like an ashy kind of brown. I don't know if you can tell with the sunlight on it. It is, just says brown. That's all it says. This is also from Daiso. Where is the end? Oh, where is the end? Oh, where, not there, where is the end? Where is it? What? What? Is that it? Wait. It must be. Just hope there's no knots. Wait, that's so much. It's so much. It's never ending. Oh, I found it. I found it. I don't need to put it on the side, but I'm right-handed. I don't want to put it on the other side. If you even like rest your hand on the yarn by accident, it's gonna pull the stitch out. So I'm trying to like keep it all the way over there and like draped up here so I don't accidentally lay my arm on it. Okay, what I'm most nervous about is like going around the edge because I can tell it's a little uneven. I don't know if you can see on camera because of the angle. So I think I'll try to stay on the outside here, and then once I get to here, I'll go right on the line or right inside the line. I don't think, do I have music playing right now? I don't remember. It should be my own, so YouTube doesn't hate me again. Yes. You are my own, right? Yes, it's called Emily's Song 2.wave. honestly, it doesn't look that different, especially with the sun hitting it. Ooh. I wonder if it's dark enough. I think maybe. When the sun hits it, you really can't tell. Oh, you really can't tell on camera, I think. I can probably zoom in for the top, actually, to be fair. Oh, it looks exactly the same on my monitor. But I can tell in real life it is slightly different. It's just really yellow on my monitor. Why is it so yellow? Let's see, configure video. I'm gonna turn on the saturation. That looks more realistic to me. I cannot tell on camera, but I can tell in real life. But it does worry me that, like, if I take a photo, you're not going to be able to see the difference. Is it dark enough? Or is it not dark enough? There was another option at Daiso I could go before work. I don't know if I have enough of that darker color. I might have a little stain. Oh my god, did I triple knot this bag? This darker? This looks darker. I thought I bought these ones. Why did I buy? What were these for? I need an end. Oh, that's definitely darker. Oh, that's way darker. That would work, I think. And I have 2 skeins of these. I must have bought these for this. Aww. And I got all this yarn out. Gotta wrap it up properly so I don't regret it later. I do wish it was a little less red, like desaturated, but that's what they had. And if I go to Yuzawaya and really search for like the perfect color, it's gonna be 5 times more expensive, literally. If each of these skeins is 100 yen and the skein from Yuzawaya is like 500 yen, maybe not worth it. I mean, they have 100 yen skeins at Yuzawaya too, but I mean like the wider range of colors is in like the merino wool section. It's not like good old Michael's. You can get a whole bunch of acrylic of so many different colors. I wish we had something like that here. I don't know. Maybe, what is it? Okadaya? Maybe I should check there. I've never been there before. But my former coworker, who does a lot of embroidery, she recommended I go there. She does cross stitch. This is definitely acceptable, right? That's way darker. Okay. So maybe it is now acceptable to have the camera a little closer. I'll probably flip this over. Gotta find the middle. Oh god, I can't even feel it. Come on, Daiso, why are you like this? That's the outside. We might just have to use the outside. We might just have to. It's just gonna roll around on us. Okay, it is 3:17. I definitely can't leave until after, like, a minute after 4. Anyway, because my bread is still going and I don't want to leave it in there. But hopefully we get this done before then. I would almost consider just stopping now. So I'm not rushing again, because it seems like I'm always rushing from stream to work on Wednesdays. But we're so close. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I put all the yarn scraps in my trash bag next to me, and then I saw something fall. It was a tissue, not the yarn. It was easier to pick up. Ah! Don't knock the water. Oh, you can kind of see me. Okay. This on the outside. That's definitely darker. That's good. Kinda wish maybe next week we can start the gingerbread one, unless I feel like drawing. But I really want to get the gingerbread rug done. For that though, I feel like it'd be difficult to stream drawing the pattern. This fabric is really stretched. It should be taut like a drum. I'm afraid to pull it though, because it might warp it too much. I'd have to pull it evenly from all sides again. This is cheap fabric though. This fabric's from Cydia actually. So it's literally only 100 yen for 50 by 50 centimeters. Whereas anywhere else, 50 by 50 centimeters, like Clover, like at least 1200 yen. So from Amazon, there's one I've been getting that's, if I need, I think it's slightly bigger than 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. Maybe not. But if I'm desperate, it's like 600 yen, 600 something yen, a little bit more than 600. Oh, this is really close to the edge of the frame. Is it? No, that was the box. I was like, what the heck? That was the box, not the frame. I do really hope, like, if I get Christmas money, which of course I don't expect anything, I would spend it. on ESO anyway. Like if I'm not gifted. This is really hard to do with this angle. Usually I end up twisting, like I'm constantly spinning the frame. For this I didn't really have to because I was already done with the outside bit, so it was a lot less to turn. Like my wrist didn't have to turn as much. For this, I'm gonna have to keep spinning it. This side I want to do on the line. This one I did a little outside just to compensate for the fact that it wasn't quite even. It's 3:22. I do not have my blanket on my legs. I'm so cold. Ah, what just fell? My scissors. The desk is shaking so much. I need to leave by 4. So I mean I should stop streaming by 4. My bread's not going to be done until like 4:02. It said 4:02 on the machine. So maybe like 4:04. So like 4:10 I want to leave. I want to finish stream at 4. And then be out the door by 4:10. And I did do a lot of walking today already. I hit my 10,000 yesterday before I was even home. I go to my morning job on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and I walk there. So I'm probably gonna walk just so I don't have to wait for a bus. I don't have a rocking chair, but if you've seen I don't know if you were on stream when I showed my other chair. It has a very beautiful, like, sort of leaf color covered, like leaves and it's mostly leaves. Fabric. I can't show you now because I'm not in that chair right now. It's behind me. But it is honestly a bit granny and I love it. Wait, have I shown you guys my dragon cane? Because the cane I usually use is plain. No, my blanket's just plain red or like maroon. It's actually garnet, right? My birthstone is garnet. This is my cane I usually use. As you can see, it's a bit beat up, but I can fold it and put it in the side pocket of my backpack. And I use the strap, which this is a replacement strap. The first one was black, but it broke or something. Maybe it stretched out too much. I don't remember, but I got a new one. And then I keep it closed like that. But my sister, for Christmas, like quite a few years ago now, got me a different cane that I don't use often. But I'll show you. It's a dragon. It's wood. And my brother helped me cut it so it was my height. I don't use it often, especially in the winter because it gets cold, but I'm afraid I'm going to forget it somewhere. It's pretty comfortable, actually. Like this part might hurt if I grip too hard, but normally I'm not really gripping it, I'm just leaning on it. So it's actually a nice shape. It just it's already really cold even though it's in my apartment. So what kind of granny do you think I am? I'm the raddest granny. With my dragon cane. I do wish I used it more, but I am afraid it's gonna Like I'm gonna forget it on the train or something. A young granny, that is a contradiction. Granny at heart. I mean, in terms of my lifestyle, everyone keeps telling me I'm very healthy. I'm healthy apart from the things that aren't right. The glaucoma. It is comfortable, the cane. Is that what you mean by is it? I said it is comfortable. It's the angle. Isn't Bobert a... Who's Bobert? Who's Bobert? No, the contradiction? Oh, I think it is. It is a bit of a contradiction. See, this is what happens if there's too much tension. It just pulls it out. So if I scratch it, it closes the holes up a little. Oh, I just lost a couple more stitches. That's fine. But I can't do that too many times because the fabric will be too damaged and then it won't hold any stitches. So you have like one chance to fix it. Oh, Lauren Bobert. How old is she though? What do we mean, young grandma? I guess that's not too much. Yeah, I'm 30. I mean, it is possible, but when we say grandma, we usually think of a old lady. But yeah, no, you're right. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, I have a feeling we're not finishing this by 4. But maybe. I'm just thinking about going around all these. But it's possible. If I don't, I promise you're not missing much if I do this off stream. Does that look good? Does that look even? I keep looking at the monitor, but the monitor with the camera angle is not... It's fine if it's not perfectly even. It is an acorn, which are rarely perfect. It's fine. I mean, back in the day, people did tend to have kids a lot longer. For a lot earlier, and then for a longer time. So okay, sure. I'll put that on my to-do list. That's exactly what I want. I feel like this yarn feels a little thinner than the other yarn. I can't tell if I left too much of a gap. That's alright. It doesn't look like there's a gap. Okay, my watch buzzed. Hawk, work at Kokabunji. Uh-oh. I have to go. Okay. It would be nice if I worked. I mean, it's nice that I have to go out to work. If I worked at the same places every day, especially because they're changing my schedule around. I don't work at the same place all the time. But like if I were to go to one office every day, like the average Joe, I wouldn't see as many places. Like I have to go to like every once in a while, maybe like Shinjuku or something. I otherwise would never go to Shinjuku because I hate Shinjuku because it's crowded and busy. But when I do have the opportunity to go, I'm like, oh, let me go to the big Yuzawa-ya or Onaka-ya, which I haven't been to yet actually. To be so like, I feel like I am kind of lucky that I have to go out. It gives me a reason to get out and see things, do things. Ugh. Okay, my neck is really... I don't usually punch it at this angle, and I don't usually have my chair up this high. I'm gonna be sore here too. At least I don't have to get up so early tomorrow. My schedule is a bit different Thursdays. Friday, my first doctor's appointment. It's not super early either. I don't know if I'm regretting it. I'm glad I'm getting this done. There was no way for me to know if this would be painful or not until I did it. To be fair, I did mention at the beginning punch needling can be quite painful. I mentioned only the hand part, but also I do often like really shrug my shoulders and like goblin style. Gremlin style? Is that better? Gremlin style? I have to see if there's a gap. I don't think there's too much of a gap. I'm like hunched over. Even when I have it on my lap. So maybe this is a little more comfortable than having it on my lap. But it is making me tilt my head down more than slouch my shoulders. Like, I'm facing down lower, but my shoulders are straight. So my shoulders feel better. But my neck is now taking like a lot of the weight of my head. I don't know how to describe it. So I wouldn't have known that unless I tried it. I don't know if there's a better position I could be filming at. Perhaps if I didn't have this TV here, and I guess if I filmed at my other desk, it might be too far from my PC and the router and stuff though. Okay, this is gonna pull out stitches again. I don't think the camera placement would change anything. It's how I'm sitting. Like, I would otherwise tilt it, but I can't because my monitor's right here and I can't lean this against my monitor. I mean, I could, but I'd probably damage my monitor. But I'm thinking if I maybe go to my other desk, which has not a monitor on it, but it has a back on it. But I would have to bring the PC over because these cords are not long enough. So maybe maybe I'll just have to get used to it if I do more punch needling on stream. To be fair, when I'm drawing, I also get, like, my lower back really hurts on stream. When I'm playing games, I'll often just lean back, pull the keyboard to the very edge of the desk, and then pull the mic as far over as I can, and then I can get comfortable. And it's not super comfortable. It's not like lying in bed, but it puts the strain off of my lower back. Really what I need to do is I need to be like changing how I'm sitting. Like if I'm not filming or streaming, then I am constantly changing my position because I have terrible circulation. But I mean, if I'm working on this straight for a few hours to stay in this position, right? So it's whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but if I had other angles to like put this at. I'm sitting like this because this is the best way that I can reach it. And like, I can move my camera all over if I want to. And I could have moved this even to the front of my desk. It's clipped to like the side back of my, like it's on the side but towards the wall over there. But I considered it moving it forward, but then I would be blocking the camera. But I don't think I need to anyway, because it's on an arm that I can move around. And I can go up and down this way. It's really just how I have to put this hand here and then punch like this. So I have to my neck bent forward to see. Whereas usually I have it like this, but then with this, I'm still I'm hunching my shoulders. I'm not moving, I'm not tilting my neck as much, but I'm always like slouching. So, you know, I don't think there's any position that you can do for a long time that doesn't eventually get comfortable. If I didn't have the monitor right in front of me, then I could switch between like this and this, but yeah, an easel. I do have an easel and I considered it, but I don't think it's not nearly big enough for this size frame. Maybe if I did something smaller, for sure. The thing with punch needling, which is different from drawing, is that obviously the needle goes through the back like this much. So that's why I had to put the box here, and that's why it's so much higher than usual. And I'm just a short person. A bigger easel. If I could fit it on my desk, I would love it bigger. Like an easel that's actually, the back is actually wide enough. Because I've had times where I'm painting on, I have a couple different easels. One really cheap one and the other one I got for Christmas a few years ago. But it's like a desk easel that has like a drawer in it. And you can like clip it shut and you can take it with you places. And so that part, if I have a canvas, if it's too big, then the wood will be poking like the middle of the canvas instead of resting on the wood. So it's not good for painting because it will stretch the canvas or put a mark on the canvas. Oh, there are for sure, but if it's so wide, then I'm not gonna be able to fit it on my desk. So I need one that's like maybe like this, and then I could clip my phone probably near where my microphone is. I could move my microphone, or I could move it to the other side as well, and then shoot from the front. I just can't tilt it right now without putting it up against my monitor. Monitor slash TV. It's a TV. I use a TV as a monitor. Fine for now. What is it? 3:38? I don't think we're gonna finish this today. I'm not gonna rush. I might honestly just, I might go back around here and then we might finish up for today, so I'm not rushing. I can properly, the tension again, see, you pulled it out. I can smell the bread though. Ooh, I just got a big whiff of it. Yeah, I just don't want to, I always feel like I'm rushing and I'm worried about getting to work, and I've never been late, minus one time when the train was delayed, but that's excusable. But I always leave early anyway, so even if the train or the bus is delayed, I get there on time. Yeah, I didn't really know if I would, I think I said this before, I didn't know if I would finish this on stream. I normally take, you know, I do it a little bit at a time when I can. Surprisingly, my hand does not hurt as much as it usually does. Like, it's been hurting quite a lot. Like, in the joint and the tendon flared up a bit. So, like, yesterday I was wearing my compression glove. But, honestly, maybe this angle is, like, helping my grip or something. But then whenever you change, whatever you change, there's always going to be something else that's affected. And for a person like me, it's easy to overuse anything, so. I don't know. Right, but when you draw, you seem to have a lot more issues with leaving unfinished. Yeah, no, because when I draw, like, I'm constantly thinking of value and, like, the mixing of colors, things like that. This is so much easier to leave off at a spot. Like, normally when I do, I mean, these ones, these small ones. Oh, I'll show you this one. Like, this one I didn't do in one go. So, like, I did these, and then, okay, I can stop for now. Alright, we'll do this color, and maybe we'll do the leaves. I did the last, I think, actually. Okay, we'll do the dark orange. Okay, I can't finish the dark orange right now, but I'll do these ones tomorrow. Like, it's easy to find a spot to stop, because I can't mix colors, and there's, like, different spots that's easily separate. That doesn't make sense. There's different areas that make it easy to start and stop at, but even if I don't, like, this one I stopped with only like this much done around the edges because it's one simple color and it's an easy pattern to follow. So when I'm drawing, it's like there's so many more pieces I have to think about at once. That's like, if I stop, I'll forget what I wanted to do next. And there's only so much I can write down in notes. And like often I don't even know how to iterate what I'm thinking. So, I mean, I've gotten a little better about starting and stopping art. Like when I do a canvas painting, it's fine. But when it's like, for some reason with the alcohol markers, I just don't want to get what I'm about to do. I realize it's sort of off camera, but I'm almost done. And that, ooh, did that come out? It did. Well, not all the way, but I'm pulling it more out so it's even. So otherwise it would be too short on the other side. Okay, I will pull it down a little. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it punched into the fabric. And I'm not putting this on top because I don't want to weigh it down, but usually I'll stand it up. Like I've had it up against my space heater with like the needle still in it. I don't need this box. Oh. Oh, now I have a bunch of yarn on my bed I have to pick up. So I'm digging through my bags. That's everything here, right? Well, let's rearrange my desk. So I don't have to do that when I get home from work. This is from Sadia. This is from me. This is from the secondhand store, which I do like the look of my other one better, but it is annoying that it takes a second to connect sometimes every time you go to type something. So even when I'm not gaming, I've been using this one. And this is how my desk usually looks. I usually put that there, so if I have food or something, I can put it there. This is the leaf of my desk. Okay, that fabric. What about the fabric? This fabric? The placemat? It's a placemat, I believe. That's what they called it. Like a lunch mat or something. You're a young grandma, nothing you can do about it. I know. I know, it's the florals. It reminds me of the 90s. Everyone had like floral couches and stuff. It's just a bit nostalgic. What is this? What the heck is that? What is that? I do not remember cutting fabric like that. Maybe it's from Ken's bag. This was given to me by my friend before she moved. I'm not much for cool tones. Okay. I suppose that is it for today. Looks like Kirky's your grandma head. I am a fan of the grandma aesthetic. What can I say? It's cozy. We like the cozy aesthetic. I wonder if you can see. I mean, I'll hold it up. This is what you see behind. This is what I see behind my monitor. Honestly, this has stayed up all year. And that's a pumpkin that I painted shortly after moving into this apartment. It's one of the first things I painted traditionally, like not digitally, after like a good 10 years or something. And we have pumpkins kind of everywhere. And they stay all year round. I have so much pumpkin stuff. I did not need this, but I wanted it and I am using it, so. Well, we want the cozy. Fall is cozy, grandma is cozy. My grandmother did not have this aesthetic. But I feel like a lot of 90s grandmas did have like floral patterns. I used to think when I was a kid, like, this is such an old lady kind of thing. Why do people like floral anything? Back in the early 2000s when we liked unicorns like Lisa Frank and Britney Spears. And now I get it. It's just cozy. It's like organic and soft. I understand now. Okay, we're gonna finish there because my bread is definitely almost done. So I'm gonna probably get dressed so I'm ready to go. I grew up 60 years in 20. I think to be fair, all millennials did. It's been a rough 20 years. Alright, I'll see you guys on Friday for ESO. There's a chance I might tomorrow play either Phasmophobia, it might be Oblivion, I'm not sure, but I still have to get that Oblivion video up. So if I have time tonight after work, I might, but if I'm too tired, I'm going to try to catch up on sleep, so I might not. Tomorrow morning, I will either film, I don't know, it depends. But I will get, at least on Friday. Friday is my deadline for putting up the Oblivion tutorial section onto a YouTube video. And I will, of course, post it in the Discord. So, I'll see you guys on Friday. We're not raiding, because I'm not going to take any extra time, and I don't know who's streaming right now. But, yeah.